Lauer, Matt Lauer.
Oh yeah,
like Matt Lauer. It was in the news or anything, but where was the mic being shoved in Matt Lauer's face as he's trying to fucking go home or something?
Well, I think there was some of that. I think he just hid. I mean, he went straight to Long Island and went to the Hamptons, and he's never left.
But were they camping out in front of his house?
Yeah, they did.
They were?
Did
Yeah.
He's just been banging divorcees and riding a motorcycle,
Dude,
trying to get back on TV.
That is just
what's
twisted.
most stunning to me is how much money he made.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't know he was making that much money. Like, that is insane.
And for years, for a long fucking time.
He's got, like, a giant ranch in New Zealand that's, like, thousands of acres.
How do you decide you need that?
It's so crazy because he's got some access issues. Like, the people that want to get to certain parts of the public land, they have to go through his ranch. So there's, like, an access issue, like some sort of an easement. Well, these people are supposed to be able to drive through, and they're fighting it off. And
he should just sit at his desk with that button that opens the door, but it lifts a gate up so they could get through.
That button, there's a misconception about that button.
I love the button.
They all had that button.
Yeah?
That was, it was because they had big offices, and they wanted to be able to lock their door so they don't get interrupted on a phone call.
Oh.
It wasn't so they could bang chicks in the office. Like, women executives had that button, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
It sounded very
tawdry.
Yes, tawdry indeed.
Yeah, well, the media grabbed onto that and like, oh my God, he had a button to lock it. Like he's sitting there, when I fuck, I don't want to be interrupted. I want to fuck, I want to hit that button and just start fucking.
Some nervous girl just hears that click behind her. She goes, oh, fuck, he hit the button.
Yeah. There was a lot of that. That was like accentuated. Like there was a one guest that brought in a bunch of sex toys, and she gave him a bag, and he kept it in his office. And he's like, oh, he keeps a bag of sex toys in his office. This shit in this office. I got a flamethrower. Okay, Elon Musk gave me a flamethrower. What am I going to do with it? It's right there.
Awesome, by the way.
He keeps a flamethrower in his office.
Yeah,
it's that kind of thing. Like if somebody gave me a bag of dildos, it would be right over there next to the flamethrower.
He has a bag of dildos.
Unless I made a conscious decision to throw it away, or my wife found it, it would wind up getting tossed. But Matt Lauer decided to keep it in his fucking closet.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, apparently, he gave some people some. I think the guy was getting laid.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And I think a lot of what else happened, all the details of it, it seems to me that it's all of it is like very blown out of proportion.
I don't like that that's happening because everyone is being lumped into the Harvey Weinstein category, which is that's
abusive.
The tip of the fucking pyramid right there.
Cosby's the tip.
Right. Cosby's literal
number one.
Yeah.
He's literally number one.
Yeah.
There was a woman who said this on, I believe it was CNN or one of those talk shows. She said, he may very well be the biggest serial rapist in history.
Can you even fucking Bill Cosby?
I remember literally sitting back on my couch going, fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Bill Cosby's the biggest serial rapist in history. Wow.
A time machine would be wonderful just to see people's expressions when you tell them like what's happening in the whole celebrity forum. Like what's hey, guess what Bill Cosby's doing?
You ever seen a photo of Howard Cosell standing next to Bruce Jenner and O.J. Simpson? And it says, I've seen the future, and you're not going to fucking believe this.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Bill Cosby, when we were kids, we used to watch the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
When he was Bill Cosby, the stand-up comedian that would go on HBO, and everybody loved him. He was America's father.
America's dad, right there. The Cosby Show, revolutionary on television.
God.
He was at that time raping women.
At that time,
just
during
fucking
that time,
insane.
Not just raping them, but drugging them.
Yeah.
And friends, daughters, like people that he knew. Come on over, I'll help you with your career.
Wow.
Plop.
Yeah.
Drop 2 in your fucking drink, and you feeling okay? Put your feet up. Put your feet up. And they'd be like, I can't move. They're like, that's when I stick my dick in your mouth.
And that hazy, like a few of them just hazily regained consciousness for a minute and just remember seeing old Bill pounding away with that fucking flounder eye.
I think he got the eye later in life. He's almost blind, apparently.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure. I thought they were using that as kind of a sympathy thing, but he looks pretty fucking blind.
They should send him to the same jail they sent Whitey Bulger.
Oh wow! Yeah, how about that? Fucking
imagine that.
Boy, he was what 94 65 or something like that. Whitey Bulger.
Was he that old?
I think he was that fucking old, like in his 90s. That's a grudge that someone held on to for quite a while.
Well, the guy hated rats, apparently. And that was the thing, that Whitey Bulger, all throughout his time of running the Irish mob, was ratting people out to the FBI. Yeah. That's what was really crazy. He was another guy, just like we were talking about, what the fuck's his name? The Italian guy.
Yeah, Gotti?
No, the other one.
Sammy the Bull.
He was in the mob, ratting out other people in the mob while he was murdering people.
Yeah.
Like the FBI allowed him to sell drugs and do a lot. He won the lottery twice while he was doing this. You know how that works?
How?
Someone else would win the lottery, and he would use that as a way to show income. So he would pay them for their lottery ticket, or steal it from them, or however the fuck he did it. And then he would say, look, I won the lottery. And then he would win the lottery. So that way he would have all this money.
Laundered,
and you could avoid tax evasion charges that way. You could have a proof of income. Otherwise, where'd you get that boat? Where'd you get that Cadillac? Where'd you get that house?
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Twice. You know how bold you have to be to win it twice?
He was... he was. The FBI was helping him too. Obviously, they were giving up competitors, and
well, they were responsible probably for some murders.
Yeah, they would bring people to him like that. That was the thing. Like, hey, we're not going to kill anyone, but we'll bring this guy to you so you could have a little chit chat, and you're driving the guy to his death.
Yeah,
pretty much. So
and then he was living in an apartment in Santa Monica with some girl who just talked a lot. And apparently she was yelling at him, and that's how he got arrested. Like
like a domestic?
Yeah, there was some screaming and yelling, and they were weird, and that was what got people looking at them. Like, who the fuck are these people? And then they started. I mean, he wasn't even like hiding in Montana or anything.
No,
he wasn't in
right
Wyoming
out there
on a ranch somewhere in the middle of nowhere where no one's going to be suspicious.
Yeah.
He was in fucking Santa Monica in an apartment.
That is fucked up.
Crazy.
I don't understand how. It's got to be the most stressful life to lead. Just on the run. I watched that some of those shows like Cold Case Files, and when they find these people, there he is.
What inmates are saying about the brutal prison hit on Whitey Bulger.
So
he got what he had coming to him.
Got what he had
chop
coming
off his tongue.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus.
They pulled his eyes out.
Oh my God, that's like rat
How old
stuff.
was he?
89 or something.
Oh, 89?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's
he definitely got what he had coming to him. I don't see how anybody could argue that.
Apparently, so. No
really
sympathy.
A piece of shit. Just amazing that he's 89. Made it to 89. Patrice,
89.
What was Patrice, like 40 when he died?
Yeah.
How's that work?
I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, he must have been looking over his shoulder constantly.
While still in his wheelchair, he was beaten to death with what inmate call schlocks, a lock in a sock.
It's kind of a Dr. Seuss kind of weapon.
While in his wheelchair before possibly having his eyes partially gouged out with shanks.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
His assailants tried to chop off his tongue. Wow.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes jailhouse justice actually happens.
Yeah.
You don't think it will, but then it does.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes people get what's coming to them.
Yeah. How do we